Hello everybody, welcome back to my Let's Play of The Witcher 3. This is Arcade Craig here along with Geralt. On today's agenda, I'm thinking we're going to be doing the end game here.
Vagrant.
We are, I beg your pardon, madam, I'm no vagrant. I wanted to speak with Avalok before we went on to do that bit with Philippa. So let's see, we speak to him first.
We looked around your laboratory.
I never doubted you would. But why did you? You might have just asked.
To hear you reveal all about your experiments with the Elder Blood gene? Unlikely.
I've hidden nothing that could be useful in our struggle against Eredin. As regards the Elder Blood, you're all aware Ciri is exceptional. I am alone only in knowing to what extent.
Or maybe you're just obsessed with her.
I'm obsessed.
Yes, sir, you are. And we will speak to her and Ciri as well. I doubt they have anything new, but we'll check. But let's speak with Avalok first.
Yes, Geralt?
Yep, that's the only new one we've got there. So yeah, we went by your laboratory.
Went by your laboratory.
I trust you did not make a mess.
Didn't mention you were the
we did.
NL Elves' chief source of knowledge about Ciri's abilities.
I didn't mention many things. Fortunately, they're no longer important.
Your experiments with the gene, Elder Blood, that's not important.
I pursued those studies to protect Ciri. To protect Lara Doran's blood, in whomever's veins it courses.
I don't know if I believe him or not, but we're gonna ask him about that woman that was in there that was very disdainful and scornful towards Ciri and towards, well, all of us. So I ran into someone at your lab.
Ran into someone at your lab.
Did you know?
A she-elf. Claimed you hate Ciri. So how's that fit you trying to protect her, whatever the cost?
Not at all. You don't really expect me to confess my feelings to you, do you?
Maybe not, but we would appreciate if you would be honest about it, all of it. Nevertheless, all right, so long.
So long.
And I sincerely doubt Triss has anything new. But since we were out with these two ladies just a bit, we'll see if there's anything new with them.
Geralt?
Nope, nothing new.
Thanks, Yen. See you later.
See if Ciri does.
Got a minute?
Of course.
Did we ask her this exactly? I'm gonna ask. I think we have, but just to be sure.
Once you'd left Yen and me on the Isle of Avalon, what happened to you? What did you do?
I traveled through time, space, different worlds. I saw houses of glass, ran with unicorns at the world's end. Even lived in an undersea kingdom for a time.
Yeah, we did.
Freedom. Always had a taste for it.
I still do.
So why'd you return?
It was too much. I almost drowned in it. When everything is possible, it quickly becomes a lot less alluring.
Yeah. Okay, I just wanted to be sure. So long, Ciri.
I should go.
All right, we'll talk later.
Indeed. Alright. Yeah, I'm not sure how long this bit's gonna take with Philippa, but I just don't think that it would be long enough to warrant the video by itself, and we've got nothing more to do other than that bit with her and then endgame. So to me, I just think it makes sense that we do it now. Of course, even after the, we do kind of the end game, there's also the end game where you have the post bit where Geralt's either in despair, Ciri's the Empress, or she becomes a witch. So we'll have that bit to look into as well. As I said, this may end up being a really long video, but that's fine by me. As I said, my Mass Effect 3 finale was 2 hours and 48 minutes long. So I don't. It's just fine by me. I like it. I want to carry forth the momentum. And I do like this part. I like Philippa a great deal. Like, she has such attitude, but like something about her, man, I really dig her. There we go. All right, get a save.
Just wonderful.
I say, look at this.
Let's go.
Thank you for waiting for me there,
What
Philippa.
now? Gonna grow yourself some new eyes, like Vilgefortz did? I remember
did.
the moment I killed him. Cultivation wasn't complete. They hadn't grown in fully yet. Looked disgusting, but
I take it your mention of that deviant is purely coincidental.
of course. Also heard of this rich blind dwarf from Mahakam. Had them put 2 sizable rubies in his eye sockets. Couldn't see a damn thing. But word is, it looked pretty tasteful.
Yeah, due to a mod we have installed, she already has her eyes back and they look quite lovely. No gems involved. But it's only a, has to do with her physical appearance. Nothing in that they say here is changed due to it. Gotta explore a bit. Sorry, Philip, but this is how Geralt does things. We don't need any loot, but Geralt's gonna loot. Oh, well, we'll go ahead and
Come
get rid of it.
on.
Come here. We're slow on your game there, Reese.
Hear that?
Hmm.
Hopefully we didn't miss out on any type of dialogue from her between here and there. I remember that those parts connected, but as I say, hopefully no dialogue was lost. Okay, Philippa. Carry on. Yep, there's one of the question marks we were seeing earlier.
What did she just say?
Geralt, get out your sword, dude. Philippa, don't be afraid to use your power there.
Drowners were protecting her. Damn, there's a lot.
I hope you don't plan to move around now. We came here for a reason.
Well, have you know,
Medallion's humming. Place of power. It's gotta be.
indeed. Geralt can't help himself. Did that one properly activate? Seem to. There we go. I do not recall for the life of me though what the other question marks with that I imagine it's within the structure somewhere. What it's about. I did remember the place of power, but that one I do not know. But maybe we'll see. Gotta get stuff.
So how do we get up
The stairs? I'll fix them right away. Ready.
Let's go.
Couldn't help notice the tension between you and Yennefer and Triss. It's very hard on Ciri, I think. There are times I doubt you three realize how it looks. Triss plays the big sister to Ciri, but eagerly awaits a chance to hop in bed with you. You and Yennefer play the parents.
Yeah, so if you're angling to make it a fivesome, there's clearly no room.
I know, girl. It's now actually pretty close, so let's see what that's about. Oh, girl. Oh boy.
Come on!
Nasty little creatures. Ah, yeah. Remember what the trick was, but I think there's a lever on the other side, ain't there? But let me get a save. Does a creature come out once we get across to? I don't know. I'm gonna just try and do it that way. Brute force way work. I don't know if you can normally get away with that. I don't know if it's because of my Geralt being overpowered with the mods. It pretty much allows him to get away with that one. I'm gonna venture to guess that probably is. That's why. I don't know if your typical Quinn could allow you to do that or not. Do not recall. But cool. We now gotten both the discovery points.
Giving me no choice.
Sit down, bub. anything more down there? I mean, it doesn't really appear so. Yeah. We can carry on. Let's go, Philippa.
I say, look at this.
Pretty impressive.
What now?
It appears I must do everything for you. See the sentry who seems to be waiting for payment?
I'm fresh out of change.
Ugh, in blood, not coin. The sentry is Firlan of the Elven legend. You literally read nothing. There you are. Yennefer must have tremendous pull with the Emperor to get him to guarantee the Lodge's safety. What's your take on it?
My take? Obviously a leading question. No. Geralt, I'm tired. Let's sit and chat a bit first.
Is foreplay that important to you?
Yeah, foreplay's pretty nice. I am really looking forward to updating the Brothers in Arms mod. It's going to play a great deal into this bit of amnesty that, quote unquote, amnesty that Yennefer has secured with the Emperor. And this is all stuff that's restored content. And I will be, once I've beaten this game and Blood and Wine, I will be installing it and doing an addendum video showcasing it. So it'll kind of be more of a what if episode for Geralt and seeing if things would have played out such and such a way. So you're not excited to work with the Emperor?
You'll get to work with the Emperor. Not excited?
No. I mean, yes, of course I am. Thus far, the Lodge has oft banked on weak rulers. It's been one of our biggest mistakes.
So you're impressed Emir keeps his mages on a short leash?
Yennefer's wise to keep you out of politics. I'm afraid you'd not realize which way the wind was blowing if you pissed straight into it.
Oh, man. Why don't you hash it out with Yen?
You ought to talk to Yennefer. Painfully clear there's unfinished business there.
Yennefer's always walked her own path. I'm actually touched she decided to take an interest in matters of the Lodge this time.
You don't trust her. So once the hunt's defeated, leave. Find asylum elsewhere. I hear Redania's offering.
I'd sooner stick my head in a Zoogl's spiky orifice. Thanks, but I've other plans.
She's so feisty. I love her. Well, the deal with Emir is Sorceress's business.
This deal with Emir. It's sorceress business. Pick someone else's brain.
So she's not told you anything? What about personal plans? Has she mentioned anything? A possible advisory position? Beside a young, promising empress?
Stay away from Ciri.
She's an adult, Geralt. You keep forgetting. She can decide for herself. So, onward.
Onward.
Don't you think it's time you stopped interfering in Ciri's life?
No.
But you do know we're not a pack of wolves you can just drive away from her with your sword.
Sure you are. And yes, I can, if the need arises.
Yep. Okay, I'll make a little peek off this way. Or is this the way we just came? It is, ain't it? Yeah. He's wanting to go that way. What else is over this way? Anything of interest? got here?
Wraiths.
Of course, we had dealings with these wraiths in the last video. Well, it's not the first time Geralt has seen these ones. Alright, Philippa. Onward.
Wait. There's something here. Feel it?
No, my medallion.
A ridiculous bauble. Don't make me laugh. Tuning into elven magic is just slightly more difficult than sniffing out a malodorous fiend. Watch this. Arahan Luma! That means the Sunstone is here. Don't stand there looking stupid. Try to shift the mirrors.
Like, honestly, like, because of her attitude, the way she is with Geralt, like, I shouldn't like her at all. Like, she's so a witch to a man, but I find her really charming, and I don't know why. I think a great deal of it has to do with the performance of the voice actors. It's just so terrific. Alright. Just gotta make our way over to that one. My medallion a ridiculous bauble, man. Have some respect. I did hear recently in a video about, that was not too many videos back, I was wondering if Geralt's white hair, if he had it before he was turned into a Witcher, if he always had it, or if it was part of the process. My understanding from, you know.
The strongest here.
All right, and so, oh, that'll be our entrance. Okay. So if what the video was saying is true, that Geralt, when he passed the Trial of the Grasses, he I guess he passed them with like flying colors, like he did superbly well. And they then subjected Geralt to even more mutagens that they do save for like the top tier of all Witchers. And so going through that, he lost a pigment in his hair. Way up to there. Don't remember if we can go straight up or if we gotta find a way to make our way to it. I'm having a feeling we gotta figure out a way to make our way to it. Obviously it's that way, but I want to see if there's anything right over here. This will just be the path we'll be taking back to it. Back to Philippa, I imagine.
Ugly bastard.
You bastard had the high ground, Geralt. You were lucky to walk away with your life, sir. Here. No. Can we go save?
At last.
Hand it over and let's get out of here.
Not so fast. We've a matter to discuss.
Let me guess. You gotta fly. You're about to tell me why you need the Sunstone so much more than we do. Then you'll change into an owl and whoosh.
No idea where you got such a ridiculous notion. Ciri's safety is most important to me now. But I wish to talk to you about the future. My future.
Well, I'm sure he does, but the Alpine Air of Nazaire. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna recommend that for her.
You'll like Nilfgaard, no two ways about it. I recommend the fresh Alpine air of Nazaire.
And Yennefer claims you have no sense of humor. Now listen carefully. Once we've defeated the hunt and Ciri is safe, Yennefer's meteoric rise at the Imperial Court will come to an abrupt end. Which is wonderful from my perspective. I'm not interested in reviving the Lodge if I'm not to have the deciding vote.
You're telling me this because...
If I know even one bit, I expect that once we've defeated the Wild Hunt, you aim to slip out the back door with Ciri. To disappear into the wilds, correct? All very romantic. But perhaps instead of destroying the girl's life, you could take Yennefer with you. And go.
No promises. Not to you, anyway. And you want to take Yen's place at Emir's side, don't you?
You want to take Yen's place at Emir's side.
And at Ciri's. I think you understand it's inevitable. And I would truly prefer Yennefer to be far away when it happens. Holding her in the Imperial dungeon would be costly. And it would give the wrong impression.
Yeah, quite the ambitious one, this one. We done? Can we go?
Any other words of wisdom, or can we go?
You may go. I know you've things to do. I shall find my own way back.
Yep, I'm a real big fan of Philippa's character. We'll make our way out of here. Head to the ship. there. So yeah, right up until that door is the part where you can go, coming in from that other side. Fuck, was this? Did we make it right up to here? Is this where I turned around? I don't know. No, I think I stopped up here before this little break. I think there are more treasure chests and stuff around here. Down in here, yeah. I think we've been into here. Didn't get turned around, did I? It's the right direction. Yeah. Well, these we've looted all these. We shouldn't be able to. Yeah. I don't know why they light up like that sometimes. You've already looted them. Alright, good stuff. We're out. Let's save. And yeah, just about what I figured. That would take about a half hour or so to do that mission. Okay, so fast travel to here. I remember right. We can still like talk to folks. I don't think it's by approaching it sets us automatically into the end game. Oh no, we're getting a bug.
Quite like a witcher.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to stop the video, exit the game. Yeah, what time is it happen now? Yeah. Oh, so I'll pause it. If you guys, there won't be nothing. I'll pause the video and we'll be right back. Let me get a save here.
The favor Lady Bran did for our son sure did bear a high price.
Okay, we're right back. Hopefully that always seems to restore it at least. Have to exit the game completely and come back. It doesn't persist. Hopefully that we won't have to deal with that anymore. At least in today's episode. Here's hoping. I say I don't think it goes right to a cutscene and leads us in a way. I think we have to speak to Avalok to say, yeah, let's go.
More trouble.
I think we could get some ambient dialogue. I'm hoping for with Philip and the ladies up there.
The elf is to be trusted.
I don't recall you having these doubts when he was healing them.
And truly, you could do nothing at all for 6 whole months.
Why don't you tell me about the Emperor? He's apparently become terribly attached to you.
Clever.
What?
Want a cracker?
That's not all the dialogue I'm hoping for. Oh, dude, I'm gonna be sad if I can't get it. She has some really funny dialogue. about who all slept with Geralt.
Rum and supper I never refuse.
I may do a meditation and come back up here and see if that hopefully gives us some different dialogue.
Oh, you make a fine sailor. Till the puking sets in.
You know what? I'm gonna get a hard save here. A few hours. I may also just try loading the save, see if that allows for new dialogue with them. I'm hoping so.
Boring as fucking shite.
You look familiar. I ever wallop you?
What do you want?
No,
Farewell.
it's ambient dialogue between them.
Geralt, what can I do for you?
We asked her that both of those already, so no more from her.
Farewell, Rita.
I may, well, let's try loading the save, and then we'll see. I may also just try to reload that quick save that we did right before it to see if that little bit of dialogue we just had, if that randomizes. Before our meditation, obviously.
Strong as he looks.
Looky,
Rum and
Mr.
supper I
Fancy
never
Pants.
refuse.
That's disappointing.
Whoa, stop flexing.
I wonder if it matters the order if I did things. Could I have gone with her first, and that would allow for that dialogue to play out instead of going with Siri and them? If I would have gone with her first. It's no big deal. It's nothing major, but it's a funny bit of dialogue.
Rum and supper I never refuse.
And now they're not gonna have any of it.
You look familiar.
That
Do you
period.
think the elf is to be trusted?
I don't recall you having these doubts when he was healing you.
And truly, you could do nothing. At all. For 6 whole months.
Why don't you tell me about the Emperor? He's apparently become terribly attached to you. What?
Want a cracker?
Yeah, it's the same old dialogue.
Rum and
I'm gonna pause the video real quick while I look into this. Be right back.
boring as fucking shite.
Yeah, I've tried a whole bunch of stuff to see if I could get it to trigger, and I just can't. It doesn't seem it's happening.
You make a fine
I haven't traveled to White Orchard since I was wanting to go look in that one inn to see who's now running it. Since that lady we've seen later on in the Fisher King, and I didn't see anybody running the White Orchard. There was people in there drinking and having good times, but I didn't see any innkeep at all. And I've stood here for a while and just no new dialogue. I am gonna speak to Avalok as if to get the
boring
thing
as
going, and then if he
fucking
gives us a chance to say, hold on, I'll go run by them again one last time to check. But it seems somehow we missed that bit of dialogue. Yeah, it sucks because it's fun.
Yes, Geralt?
Okay. And say we use the Sunstone. What then?
Once we use the Sunstone, what makes you think Eredin won't figure things out? I doubt he'll think the elves of the White Fleet suddenly long to see him.
We can alter the signal emitted by the Sunstone. Unlikely Eredin will recognize its origin. It's not the only artifact to possess this power.
There are others? Great. Now mind telling me why I had to scour Skellige looking for this one?
The Sunstone was the easiest to find, believe me.
Well, we'll take it. All right. Yeah, to me, I think once you say this, like you're going. So
So long.
I very quickly will run up there, but I can't imagine that that's what's going to. I'm guessing that that's really what it was. It was the order of things. Because had I done that first, she'd be here. We'd maybe have gotten what that bit of dialogue we just got, or we would have gotten the one I'm hoping for. And then now, after doing the Sunstone with her, we would have got the one we just got. Either way, I think we missed out due to that. Oh well.
Yes, Geralt?
Everything's ready. We can go to Unvik.
We found the Sunstone.
Gelban's gift to Dillion of the White Fleet. As legend has it, she never used the stone, and Gelban died of sorrow.
Won't keep Eredin waiting that long.
It seems we've everything. We can go. Keep in mind, once we commit, there'll be no returning.
Oh, there you go. So he does give you one last chance.
See you on Undvik.
Can't help it. Okay, that's just in case you want to go run around and do some last thing. All right. And so that's where we'll go.
Ooh. Sorry.
Off to Undvik we go.
Geralt of Rivia,
Know any other Geralts?
come with me, please. They've been expecting you.
You will position yourselves on the cliffs. Here, here, and...
Thank you. I believe we know how to form a circle.
Even those of us who lack eyes for the moment.
I simply wish to avoid... Oh, Geralt. We were waiting for you.
Really? Kind of looks like you already started.
Really? Seems to me you'd started already.
We were discussing questions of a magic nature, nothing of great interest to you.
Right, because I'm just a simple witcher.
Don't worry. Simplicity has a charm all its own.
Thanks, Yen.
You were about to explain your plan?
It's simple. Which does not mean it will be easy to execute. I shall activate the Sunstone. If Caranthia answers the call, the Naglfar should appear in the bay shortly afterwards. The Lodge must then prevent the ship from returning to the world of the NL, while the Imperial fleet blocks its escape by sea. The 7th Imlet's Infantry Regiment under Duke Varatra must then board it. With your help, naturally.
Naturally. No, the Emperor, you're probably not stingy, but... And you? What are you gonna do?
What about you? Where will you be?
Waiting in reserve. If something goes wrong, I shall react.
Like a general commanding troops from a hilltop? Gonna signal us by horn or use messengers?
Exquisite irony, but what did I do to deserve it? Have I given you cause to doubt my intentions?
Ladies and gentlemen, less talk, more action, please. Sisters, we must scale the cliffs.
Good luck.
Thanks, Trish.
Plan's missing one important element. What about Ciri?
Cyril will wait, at a safe distance from the Naglfar.
Ciri's not pleased. Yeah, I'm guessing this wasn't Ciri's idea.
Wild guess? Not what you had in mind.
No, I wanted to go with you. That was my idea.
But I won't allow it. Far too great a risk.
I mean, this is kind of sort of his operation. None of this is possible without him, so he does have a say. But at the same time, she's ready for this moment. too, and trying to protect her, and as we've seen in Kaer Morhen, like at the end of the day, she's gonna have to fight. It's gonna come to it. So I guess we're gonna go with this answer. You got no right to give her orders.
Don't have the right to order her around.
Amusing. Jirel said the same thing, only at much higher volume. I do, in fact, have this right. For only I know how to activate the Sunstone, which I shall do on my terms or not at all. Jirel recognized the strength of my argument. I have no doubt you'll do the same. Jirel, do you swear to stay on shore?
Do I have a choice?
Where are you going?
For a walk. Or is that not allowed either? Because I could break my leg.
Oh yes. The Elder Blood can be fiery.
Yeah, I think Syria's pretty strong-headed, and whether it's her personality from her father or not, hard to say. But at the end of the day, I think it is probably pointless. Syria's going to do as she will here.
Telling Ciri she can't do something is counterproductive, speaking from experience there. Ultimately, she does what she wants.
Let us hope.
Pardon me?
Never mind. Time is short. If you wish to do something, brew your substances or whatnot, do it now. You won't get the chance later. I shall await you by the boats, amongst the soldiers.
Love.
Yen, why are you here?
To see you.
Something happen?
Not yet, but it might soon. We may not survive this. In fact, our chances are slim.
On this, I think Geralt is going to be an optimist and believes that we're going to find a way to pull through this. Don't worry, Yen. It'll be all right.
We've come a long way, and I'll be damned if we've come to fail. It'll be all right.
I admire your optimism. Wish I shared it. Listen to me. Once it's over, if we survive, I wish to leave, go far away, and I'd like you to come with me.
Where?
Wherever. To Povis, beyond the Dragon Mountains, Zerrikania even. As far as possible from politics, plots, and so-called high society.
Yeah, that sounds amazing, actually. You dropping politics? I'll believe it when I see it.
You? Dropping plots and politics for good? You're in your element in that world. It's your life.
Time to start anew.
I'll believe it when I see it. Even now you're up to your neck in it.
Yes, but only to set matters straight. To be able to withdraw having retained the upper hand.
What then? A small secluded hut with a flower garden to tend to?
Why not, if that is what you dream of? We shall leave together. Go where we please, do whatever strikes our fancy. So? Coming with?
Yeah, I think she's had her fill of politics and doing this. Like she's probably quite tired of it all. Of course I'll go.
I'd go anywhere with you.
The answer I was hoping for. Go, Geralt. Avallac'h awaits. And don't get killed, Witcher.
I don't know if there's anything really worthy of picking up around here at all. Of course, do want us to try and see who all we can talk to.
Northern women
Um,
bathe but once every 3 moons.
I do know where Ciri's at, and we will definitely be speaking to her. I don't recall if anyone else is around the camp that we can speak to now.
The Emperor shall guide us straight to Novi.
Yeah, I doubt there's anything over here.
And Medetta.
Ah! Yes?
No.
Is it true? Northern women bathe but once every 3 moons?
I know that Ciri's back behind a bit, but whether it's up and over through here to get to it, I don't remember. But I think we can get to her still from around the more conventional way.
Barbarians.
Hell.
I know that Ciri's working on her powers. I think I just heard it. Yeah, I've heard her, but not seen her yet. She up this way?
Looks like you're making progress.
Slow, but gradually forward.
She was lifting rocks, I think, kind of using the force.
Got a minute?
Of course.
Nope, nothing new then.
I should go.
All right. We'll talk later.
Just that bit though with her working on her powers. That's good though. Trying to
I saw you in Vizima.
build up that negative energy to do something positive and focus. That's good. And man, does she come off? Because her powers are quite impressive.
Are you here to spy or haggle?
I want to play Gwent.
Show me what you're peddling.
Nope.
So long.
Just seeing what you might have, but like
I
don't know if we could speak to anyone else though. I think we're about ready. Get a save here.
So, Geralt, ready?
Yep, we can start.
Let's get these bastards.
With pleasure, Geralt.
Oh yeah.
With pleasure.
I give you my heart? What kind of spell is that?
It's an old love letter. Ancient. As I said, this stone was to reunite a pair of lovers.
Never thought I'd say anything of the sort to Eredin. En Verilith Sirenad, Ada Eich Blaine, Ida May.
Wonder if that'll have any ramifications in The Witcher 4 or other than that.
The elven bauble worked.
They approach.
Yeah, it's pretty fun playing as Ciri in this part because he's just on a rampage going through them. When it comes for the part when it got at the very end when with Geralt and Yen on the horse trying to make it through, that part always kind of gives me trouble being able to see where we're supposed to go. It's also hectic, and as I've said, I'm shit at riding a horse, but we'll figure it out. Even if I got to dump Roach and run on foot, whatever, we're gonna get it done.
Break a sword, Geralt.
Aizio, Galebuane.
Time to go to work, Geralt.
Follow me. The noble fair must be nearby.
Silence. It's completely still.
It's a trap. We must flee, now.
Not this time.
No, Cyril. You are not ready. You do not control your powers.
I'll manage.
Ciri!
Get out of my way.
Ciri! The ice. It's a spell. You must find the mage who cast it. Destroy his staff.
I'll not stop with his staff.
Atta girl. No bars. They do look pretty badass. Yeah, she's on next level at this point. Holy hell, man. That's what I mean, she's not going to be able to be at this level starting Witcher 4. Like, obviously. They're going to have to really nerf her. But I do think we might get a peek at this maybe at the very beginning, and then they'll kind of have to draw back. Like maybe after she does a trial of the grasses, she's going to lose some of her powers for a while. Yeah, she's on next level beast mode right here. Hello, sir.
Cyril, I await. You first, then those bitches of the lodge.
Alright, this one might again take a lot of concentration. Oh. She's overpowered, as we said, but we are still on death march. Hell yeah. Atta girl. Broke his little bubble.
Almost, Cyril. Almost. Jothyard.
Make it loose, girl. Finish this dude off.
Witcher, so be it. Let us end this. You see, it's not so simple. I know where that came from. Violent.
Got him. How that taste, dude? It was a pretty crafty move on his part, though. I'll give him that. Up and away, girl. That's gotta be freaky and terrifying. Hell yeah, Skellige boys. Well done. Get out of there, Siri.
Ciri. She was with your head. You'll not cut through their teeth. Too thick. Put her in the sea. What? Lost your nerve?
Where am I to go here? I don't remember. Oi. Don't know which way I'm supposed to go. That's where we hop down at, right? On board the ship.
Time to end this.
Yeah.
Who's next? Who wants to taste Skellige steel?
Hjalmar, you seen Ciri?
By the Naglfar! We'll drown all you bastards till the bay's black with your corpses!
Bloody hell! Which ones? Who are we to shoot at?
Yeah, that
Last words.
Skelegons ain't sure which ones to kill. They're happy to kill either one. Yeah, I hate this part, man. I love Croc. He's such a badass. He goes out like a champ, though. Got heart and gut.
Any last words?
Shut your trap. Fight.
You had your chance.
Witcher. I was hoping you'd come.
Because?
I've something to tell you. But I'll do so afterwards.
That don't make no sense.
As you expire.
What if you were to decapitate me or whatever? Stab me right in the heart. That seems like a flawed plan in his.
Pirouettes and feints. I want to watch.
Damn, lost your nerve?
Lost track of him. Where is he? No. Oh, there he is.
Show me what you got.
Got him. Hell yeah. That's got a sting.
You said you had something to tell me.
Avallac'h has tricked us both. He set us against each other, and he's made off with Cyrilla.
I don't believe you.
The first time I played this, I did fear that, yeah, obviously, Avallac'h has other plans and he's up to something, but did he put us against each other? Nah, Eredin was a bad guy, there's no doubt about that, but I did fear that Avallac'h did do something underhanded here. But I was happy to be proven that that was wrong. No, there may still be something underhanded about it, but he is,
Where's Ciri?
What? I thought you knew.
All I know is Avallac'h might have betrayed us. What the? That a storm?
Geralt, look!
yeah, that Avallac'h is actually trying to save the world from the White Frost and whatnot. Like,
What the hell's happening?
I find it damned hard to believe, but the gate between the worlds is open. We must reach the tower, quickly. Stop Avallac'h, while this can still be reversed.
any idea what we can expect?
What are we gonna find there?
If the tomes are to be believed, nature's laws will cease to hold. Gravity, time, Undvik, all of it will be turned on its head.
Exaggerating for effect, right?
Not one bit. The conjunction of spheres has begun. The worlds, they're aligned, permeate one another. Avallac'h could use this. Bring the NL here, or something far worse.
Well, at least we know where Ciri is.
At least we know where to look for Ciri.
Follow me, and stay alert.
We need to focus on Ciri. What do you think Avallac'h wants from her?
Same as Eredin, I imagine. He will use her to open a gate between the worlds.
I mean, I don't have any doubt.
An earthquake?
We must hurry.
Like I said, Avallac'h does have his own selfish desires here.
That
But
ship's about to disintegrate.
Hide in the hollow on the other side. Go!
that dude ain't in there anymore.
Grab the horse. We'll save time.
Ugh. I'd really rather not. I'm not good at riding horses.
And giants shall face giants in battle, just like the ballads.
This is not Ragnarok. Not yet. The conjunction is just beginning.
What'll happen next?
I don't know, Geralt. I'd rather not find out.
More on the way.
We must hurry, Geralt. The gates between the worlds are growing wider.
Sorry, I'm just really trying to concentrate on not losing her.
Tremors are getting worse.
We've not much time.
There, I lost her. Where'd she go?
We
Let's
must
go.
stay together.
Okay, I'm ditching the horse. Sorry, Ian. You'll probably chastise me, but... That looks pretty amazing. That other world there. Oh shit. I did not see my health. Well, took a couple direct hits there from... from asteroids or something.
And giants shall face giants in battle, just like the ballads.
This is not Ragnarok. Not yet. The conjunction is just beginning.
What'll happen next?
I don't know, Geralt. I'd rather not find out.
Come on, Geralt. Up. Oh my god.
We must stay together.
Yeah, easy for you to say. I can't see shit. Where'd she go?
More on the way.
We must hurry, Geralt. The gates between the worlds are growing wider.
Hopefully I don't get hit by any more asteroids.
Tremors are getting worse.
We've not much time.
Oh, girl. Not too much more, girl. All right.
What happened to them?
The White Frost.
Damn it! It'll bury us.
Wait.
Oh, it's gonna crash. I gotta pause. Alright, we're back. Hopefully, without crashes.
Damn it! It'll bury us.
Wait. Revares Tabel. Keep near me.
Back in the biotic bubble like in Mass Effect 2. You're fine, girl. I was really expecting that we were gonna have a end fight with Avalok here. I'm glad I didn't resort to that.
Damn! Avalok surrounded the tower with a magic barricade.
Can you dismantle it?
Dismantle? No, I can make a tear at best. But only for a moment, because there's no...
Specifics, Yen. Will we both get through?
No! You must go alone!
I'll come back. With Ciri.
I know! Agared! Tirgain! Agared! Now, Geralt! I'm fine! Now go! And give Avalok my heartfelt regards!
You got it. Get a save here in case anything happens. Yeah, when you first saw this tower and the way it stood out, like you knew something would become of it at some point. It would have something significant.
Geralt. So unfortunate. I'd hoped you wouldn't have to witness this.
Where's Ciri?
Nearby. Listen.
Shut up. I've heard enough of your bullshit. Draw your weapon. Let's get this over with.
Not falling for that.
Think I'm gonna fall for that? No chance. You're wrong. Trusted you once. Won't make that mistake again.
I am not your foe. I am merely helping Cirilla.
I don't believe you. Can't. Not after all that's happened.
Will you believe me? Avalok speaks the truth. I asked him to help me open the tower, because I aim to enter it.
And why would you do that?
Why the hell would you do this? The Wild Hunt's been defeated.
The White Frost has not. The prophecies are true. I have seen worlds bound in ice. I know what awaits you. Only the Elder Blood can stop the White Frost. Only I can stop it.
Yeah, I'm not too fond of any of these really. Geralt has seen, I think, enough to know that the White Frost is legit. There's a possibility he thinks I would like put nonsense in their head, maybe. And to say I don't care, let's go. I don't. No, Geralt does care. This is, a lot of risk here, but Geralt may fear though that she's going to sacrifice her own life. That this may cost her life to do so. So for him, Geralt, don't know if he'd want to lose the Ciri in exchange for the world. He values Ciri more than anything, I think. So obviously, without the world, there is no Ciri. There is nothing either. But the White Frost isn't imminent, so I think this might be closest to what he might say. You don't have to make the sacrifice, Ciri.
You don't have to make this sacrifice.
You're wrong. The White Frost is inevitable. It will come to freeze the worlds one after the other, eradicating all life. Only I can stop the destruction. I've given it much thought and made my decision.
There's gotta be another way.
What can you know about saving the world, silly? You're but a witcher. The This is my story, not yours. You must let me finish telling it.
Good luck, Siri.
Good luck, Siri.
Perhaps I should have told you. I see now you might have understood.
Know you better than you think. Don't keep me waiting.
Yeah. Give him hell, Siri. Oops. I wasn't wearing that armor though. What was going on here? I've only ever had this ending one other time.
The gentleman will follow.
I've had it where
Captain! Report. The Novigrad delegation is half a day's travel from here.
They truly are rushing. Return to your post.
Yes, sir.
I've had the Syria's Empress ending, I think, 4 times. I've had the worst ending once, and I had the Syria's Witcheress once. So, this is now the second time here.
What of Novigrad's hierarch?
What of him?
Will he get his well-earned rest, or be sent straight to Dan Ruach?
At his age, the journey would be ill-advised and costly.
Gwynhard betrayed him. Is it in?
His Imperial Majesty awaits.
As Hen as Gwyn.
Enough.
White River Gelt show up with the trying to pull this off.
Speak.
Ciri is dead.
How did it happen?
The White Cold. You're familiar with the prophecy? Ciri tried to stop it. She did, but paid the ultimate price.
Where is the body?
I doubt it'll ever be found.
Who else knows?
Avallac'h, Elven Sage. But I doubt you'll find him either.
And Yennefer?
She's decided to stay in the north. Provided you don't object.
I don't. And you?
I got that seems too nah. I don't want to be a complete ass. Without him, we don't find Ciri. I got post-war work to do.
Plenty of work for witchers after a war. I'll travel east, maybe north.
Did Cirilla say... Did she ask you to convey anything?
But yeah, it would be nice to tell him that she regretted not being able to say goodbye, but she never uttered such a thing. Not to Geralt, or at least not on screen that we've seen. But and that she didn't utter this either, so that doesn't seem fair to me. This isn't a satisfying answer for him, and maybe he won't want to hear, but it's the truth. He didn't talk about you. Not really.
We didn't talk about you.
I see.
If there's nothing else.
There is, but you may go. Witcher, I do not wish to see you ever again.
Seems appropriate. Geralt is wearing a hood doing this. I'm glad I didn't put the glasses on him after all.
Need help with your wagon?
Think we'll be all right.
Aye, you betcha. We'll manage.
True, the barrels are ample, but we shall pour some off of each soon.
Change is coming.
True, no denying it.
Nilfgaard flees, yet here it seemed nothing could move them.
Left their wine behind too. That's generous.
You sure you don't need any help?
Sure you don't need any help?
I believe we will manage.
Where you headed? Nearest inn by the looks of it.
Yeah. Supposed to meet someone first, at the former campsite of the Nilfgaardians. You take care now.
Okay,
Greetings. Greetings.
I ain't gonna take it. Does seem like I remember hearing that. Well, first of all, let me get saved. That you can find those dwarves who stole the ship here somewhere. Wonder if, well, there's a few. Are these just spots that we didn't discover, so they're still available, or what is all this? I am a little bit curious about going by. Not seeing anything that would indicate. Where was Tamara at? She's still there. I don't think you can find her. I do think the dwarves are somewhere up and along going towards that. That was her, wasn't it? we'll make our way there just to see. I know we got the horse, but by now you guys should know too. I don't really like riding the horse. Nothing against you, Roke. And when we get to the, I believe the credits will roll here. I am gonna let them play out, and I'll give some of my thoughts on the, on this let's play on this game. Oh, she is still here. Can we talk to her at all? Nope. That's kind of odd that you can't speak to her at all, but loud enough. Anyway, good to see her one last time. Yeah, we're definitely not going to run around though, discovering all the these points or whatnot. I will, however, kind of venture along this way and see if we come across those dwarves here. And if I ain't seen them as we're coming around here, I am going to make my way back around this side as well. I do want to run into them. I wish we could, I don't think you can, but meditate and get better light, but I don't think you're really supposed to. They kind of set the scene for how they want it.
Quick now with that wheel, or will you stay to welcome Radovid's men?
Gloire in hard fien.
I can't believe we are coming to the conclusion of this. This will be episode 99. It's been so much fun. But not where we came across a guy and ended up having to chase him, and I barely was able to keep up. Seen him on this side. I'm anticipating that Blood and Wine, I think it's typically like 30 hours long, so I'm kind of anticipating that will be 30 episodes or so. Probably anywhere between 25 to 35 episodes will it go. So got a little bit of a ways. Let's see, where's the path go from here? I mean, for all I know, it'll be fine if I go up there and get the swordsman, because that's what's gonna happen, right? That they'll probably still be here, wherever they're at. I guess too, I could oh shit, about killed me. I got lucky due to my mutagen. I can pause the video until I see if I can find them, so that's what I'll do. Something's come up.
Shade! The Witcher!
Where you at? obviously. I'm gonna try reload this because okay, if I didn't find them because of being blind, like I didn't want to lose it.
All right, out. How was your trip? Smooth sailing?
You still on about that leaky tub from the Isle of Mist? Oh, you're lucky you and that lass weren't in it with us.
You'd not have fit anyhow. It was so laden, that boat. We barely made land.
And it reeked of fish manure.
You stole my boat, yo man.
You stole my boat.
Borrowed. We knew it was yours. Still is. You don't think we'd do that to a mate like you? Plough you soapless while you slept off a bender?
Oh, that's good.
So, gonna give me my boat back?
Why in the gods' names would you need a boat in this brush?
Fair enough. Forget I said anything.
So what are you doing here?
How'd you wind up here?
Our affairs brought us here. Hard times, you know. Got to earn the coin where you can.
Folk around here need surveyors?
We've shifted our efforts. Investors now.
Investors.
They've come for us. Hide!
Eh?
What's going on?
You've not seen us?
Where are the dwarves?
Dwarves?
Do not play games with me, Witcher. They are thieves. They stole Lord Dagbor's golden chalice.
Dagborg? Who's that?
The new governor of these lands. The chalice must be found. Tell us what you know, or you will force us to extract it.
No dwarves here, man.
No dwarves here.
Will you insist this is your camp? 5 cups, 5 shadows, all yours.
Been tracking these dwarves for a while. About 2 days ahead of me now. Abandoned this camp in a hurry. Something must have scared them.
Why do you follow them?
They stole from me.
Clever little bastards to steal from a witcher. We must go. Should you catch them? Well, never mind. We march tomorrow.
Oh, thank you for that, Witcher. Told the lads back then you're a good fella, and we shouldn't have took your boat.
Heard you've gone into investments. Asset management.
Aye. Investments in movable assets. Well, these days you just never know when...
That extra gold chalice could come in handy. I get it. What did you do with it?
We don't have it. Found a buyer. Mr. Mirrorday, was
boy.
it? Funny name. Paid good coin, though. We'd share it with you. We would, but you look like one who'd just frown on any proceeds from theft.
Aye, you got that righteous frown on you, definitely.
Yeah, you boys may have got yourself in a real trouble though, dealing with that guy. So obviously he wasn't fully vanquished as we imagined he was. Nah, it's fine. Don't worry. I don't want you going out and eat your coin. It was really messed up that they did leave him after he saved a couple of their baits. And luckily it was with Ciri, the lady of space and time, that he was able to get off that Isle of Mist. But I'm gonna let you boys skate.
I don't want your coin.
Look at him, all offended. You think we showed him a picture of a naked lass?
Witcher's got their creed. No stealing, no pinching wenches at the tavern, and no assaulting travellers.
We make exceptions. For travelers especially.
Farewell, Witcher.
Yeah, I'm glad we found that thing. I didn't want to lose that, like especially due to my vision. If he got out of my being able to track him, because he freaking got away. So that was going to be one of the rare times that I would have reloaded if I had lost him. Oh, leave me alone, Wolfies. Oh, you guys too. some ways it does seem like a lifetime ago that we first came here, though, don't it? Like, it's gone by pretty fast, but at the same time, like, so much has happened, huh? And of course, the first time I got this in it too, like, I didn't know it was Ciri really dead. Like, what's going on here? What's Geralt up to? Oh, I wasn't sure.
Master Ort. Probably got held back. You're late.
Soldiers.
Blocking the roads, I know. No matter. You have it?
As agreed. 38.5-inch blade. Weight just under 40 ounces. Silver-plated siderite steel core. Glyphs and runes both the length of the blade and on the hilt.
Got your Dim's voice. Same voice.
Beautiful.
Been in this trade for 3 decades. Only the best swordsman of the coin for my wares. When I say no Witcher has, or ever had, a better weapon, you ought to trust me.
Reputation precedes you, Master Ort. I'd never doubt you.
The inscription, as you asked.
Zirael.
Zirael. Swallow.
Classic Elder Speech runes, no styling, simple and precise.
May I?
It is yours. If you'd like to test it, had my lackeys put out a training dummy.
Mm-hmm. Your payment. Gems only, as requested.
If you've an eye out for work, heard of Striggers prowling the Maribor Forest.
Thanks. Need to visit the tavern first, but after, who knows?
Good luck on the path, Witcher.
Absolutely gorgeous.
What do you want?
Nothing. Just saying.
Any tidings from Vizima?
Master Witcher, over here. Plenty of blades to try, if it's your will.
What now?
Greetings.
Who was the one telling him to come over and take a look at the swords? Was that him? We're not going to buy anything, but I was just curious. Oh. Okay. No. I am gonna ride Roach the rest of the way, but I want to mark it on the map here where we're going. Where you at, Roach? Got it. I thought you could, by pressing the jump button at her side, that he would kind of, pet her. Or brush her. Huh. Oh well. Seem to have trouble just hopping on there. Alright.
Move it!
It is really lovely, though, when you come here during the Empress ending and it's all in the middle of winter and snow covered. It's gorgeous.
Whoa there, Roach.
It just seemed appropriate to be riding Roach here in the end, though.
We march in 2 hours. Any man not standing
That's it,
ready in
Roach.
full outfit will be considered a deserter. You have grown lazy, shit heels, drinking your Temerian wheat beer. I shall remind you what it means. The Imperial Army marching.
Be sure to take all your rubbish with you. Leave nothing behind, not one life-ridden rat.
Come on.
You will talk.
Giddy up.
I will come back for you, I promise.
Yes, if only you'd done half what you promised.
I'll come back and take you to Nilfgaard.
You were to stay here.
Come on, Roach.
You do that, they get him for desertion, lady.
Mariella, bow.
Whoa there, Roach.
And protector.
The noble Lord Dagborg assumes these lands to rule with grace and justice. Debts, burdens, and encumbrances owed to any other are hereby waived.
Stay here forever. It means you must pay taxes to the noble Lord Dagborg now.
This Lord Dagborg, who is he? Some relation of the noble we had before.
How am I to know?
There was it also during the Empress ending where there was a guy chasing a horse.
What happened to
You
your
save it
mother?
for him. Thinking so.
Bow before your new lord.
And protector.
The noble Lord Dagborg assumes these lands to rule with grace and justice. Debts, burdens, and encumbrances owed to any other
black ones
are
would have
hereby
sat here
waived.
stolid.
What we got here?
Is it done?
Yes.
Did he believe you?
I have no idea.
For the cockatrice. And we've a new contract. It won't pay much, but I think it worth the toil.
You've been busy. It's yours.
A witch's sword. Swallow. Oh, beautiful. May I?
Not here. You'll have ample opportunity soon enough, Witcher.
Let's try it out then. The path awaits. Come on.
Oh yeah. Oh man, what an amazing ride. What an amazing game.
The Third Northern War ended. The invader from the south achieved complete victory. Robbed of Radovid's tactical genius, the northern realms could not withstand Ymir's countless legions. Black banners appeared over Novigrad and all Redania. Weary of rebel raids, Ymir Varemres conceded, restoring Temeria as a realm in liege to the Empire. When the guerrillas laid down their arms, the Emperor shifted his forces to other fronts. Through Nilfgaard's victory, Temerians got their country back, and history once again proved a consummate trickster. Having dealt with Radovid, Emir of Var Emreis did the same with enemies domestic. The Emperor's loyal spies named all who had conspired against him, traitors, soldiers, and aristocrats alike. Though their mutiny had only been a murky plan, the Emperor showed no mercy, as was his wont. While the continent bled engulfed by war, Skellige bloomed under Ceres's enlightened rule. Unlike those who had come before her, the young queen did not raid foreign shores, looking instead to her people, tending to her land. The island-bound nation prospered, though its fangs of yore were dulled. Cirilla, Fiona, Ellen, Rhiannon, heir to Nilfgaard's throne, chose the life of a witcher on the path. Geralt taught her all he knew, every skill he possessed. Then each set off on their own. Soon word of the ashen-haired witcheress had spread throughout the north, from the Yaruga to the mountains of Kovir. While monarchs moved borders and populations, Geralt and Yennefer lived a calm, quiet life, far from all things political. They breakfasted well after noon, more often than not in bed, and passed the days on lazy strolls and long conversations. Boring, you say? Perhaps. But both had sought this more than anything else.
Oh man, it's just a spectacular game, and I'm so grateful to CD Projekt Red for creating it. They did such a tremendous job. I mean, there's no question, as I said, this is my favorite game of all time. I love Mass Effect and that trilogy, but this game itself is my favorite, and it's just, there's so many elements of it that are so compelling, so that provoke thought and make you really ponder about what's the right thing to do sometimes, and sometimes the right thing to do still leads to harsh outcomes for people. People will still suffer, and that in a lot of ways, unfortunately, does seem true to life. Is there's not always a happily ever after, and there isn't always a good outcomes. Sometimes it sucks, but it's the way it goes. So, not always, of course, but far too often it would seem. But I'm really proud of this. This was like when I first set out to make Let's Plays. My goal was just always Mass Effect, and that's what I always wanted to do. This was is I did the Mass Effect one. I had so much fun doing it, just an absolute blast from beginning to end. I enjoyed it so thoroughly that it was like I wanted to keep going. I want to keep doing this, and so I'm happy to have done this. I feel passionate about this series. I'm certainly, as you can see and be well aware, I do not have, never claim to have an encyclopedic knowledge of this series or of this characters, of the lore, of any of that. I don't. I've played this game now and beaten it 7 times, and I love it. I think it's terrific, and I just wanted to talk about it and share it. And I know so many people out there share that same feeling though about The Witcher, and just a love for this terrific, tremendous work that they've done. I'm really looking forward, of course, to The Witcher 4. I don't know how many other people that helped create this are still there now. So it's already now been 10 years, and people move on. So hopefully the people that have remained will continue to find the same brilliance into the next game, and hopefully the new people they brought in will contribute and add to that. And I'm really hopeful. I don't have tremendous hope in a lot of the newer games that come out anymore. They just don't seem to be of the same quality. Unfortunately, there are still gems out there, and like I've heard, Baldur's Gate 3 is amazing. I'm somewhat interested in that. I don't even know how it's called. Some Expedition 33 or something. I've heard that that's terrific. Like I've heard that there are gems out there, and I definitely would like to give some of those a shot. But for The Witcher, I'm really looking forward to the remaking of the first one and of The Witcher 4, and seeing where Ciri's journey goes. I think it could be really interesting. Ciri's a terrific character. That Joe Wyatt, who gave her her voice in this game did such a tremendous job. She will be sorely missed, but I'm wishing tremendous luck and success to the new actress who's taking over for the next trilogy of series story, and I hope she does a tremendous job. But all the characters in this, like, it's very rare that there was any voice acting that was kind of like, I'm not sure about that. I could think of one or two that weren't up to performance, but they were really minor side characters. I could think of some little girl during that. It was where the cat and the wolf play or something like that. That one with the Witcher and the little girl survivor. Like, they sound like an adult person doing that voice. That one wasn't so good, and I don't know if that was necessarily put that on the voice actors. It just didn't seem fitting. It didn't seem right. But overall, most 98% of the voice acting was spot on, tremendous, terrific, good quality stuff. And I love so many of the characters, man, that they'll stick with you. And Vesemir and his mentorship, and then his sacrifice, of course, sticks with you. And both Yen and Triss and their romances are both, I think, really enjoyable. I like them both. And it's even enjoyable if you try to do Geralt, who thinks he's gonna pull it off and have them both. It don't work out quite so well. It's done in a very entertaining fashion how they get to him on that one. No, I just there's the villains of Gunther Dim was terrific. Von Everett was Olgierd. Even he's kind of a not necessarily a villain, but somewhat of a villain. And he's a tremendous character in that. And that's DLC, but they were tremendous. And the Bloody Baron, of course, that Bloody Baron's storyline might be the best in all of video games, man. It's so tremendous, so tremendous. I don't know. I did talked about him. That this game is memorable. I'll always cherish it. I'll always love it. I'll always come back to play it again. And I'm glad now to have it down as a Let's Play where I could always come back and see this. I'm disappointed that we didn't get that last little tiny bit of dialogue there with that I wanted between the sorceresses, but who knows? As I said, there is still the Blood and Wine portion coming up, so this isn't the end. I will be doing that. I also will be doing a few addendum videos at the end, and who knows, maybe somehow I'll get that dialogue and just have it added on. It is, if I could find out how to properly get that worked out. Maybe I'll let it save and change the order of how I did things and see if I can get it there. But just there will be probably I'm gonna guess probably 2 to 3, maybe even 4 addendum videos of things that I'll add at the very end. But coming up next will be Blood and Wine, and I will try to be very thorough. I'm gonna try to put in as much content as I can. I'm not gonna rush through it. I love that DLC too. It's so amazing. But at the end of that, I will talk briefly when it gets to the credit roll on that, but not nearly as much. I will let the credits roll on that as well, though, to let it show. I didn't on the Art and Stone because I knew I'd be doing it here, and that was in the middle of the Let's Play itself. It didn't seem as appropriate. This is still kind of somewhat in the middle of a Let's Play because, as I said, there may still be anywhere between 25 to 35 more episodes to go. But this is the end of the base game. It seems appropriate, certainly, to let the credits roll and for people to be able to get the credit that they well deserve. And my hat's off to each and every person that has appeared in these credits. I want to thank them all for doing it. As I say, I'm very proud to have created this now Let's Play as well. I've certainly contemplated, because I'm having so much fun, to continue to do it. I'm really thinking on Deus Ex Human Revolution is one I'd very much like to do. But I've also considered Fallout New Vegas or Fallout 3. I love them to death. Maybe even Dragon Age Origins. Like, there's so many games that I do love that I'd still might enjoy doing a Let's Play of, because I just don't know that, even though I'm a tiny channel, the tiniest of channels, but I'm not doing it to become a big YouTuber or whatever. Of course, if we were to get hit big all of a sudden, it wouldn't, got away from it. Like, that'd be pretty awesome, but at the same time, it's not a goal of mine. My goal is to put out stuff I enjoy, that I love doing, and if other people find it who also love these series, love these games, hopefully we'll find some enjoyment out of it as well. And I don't know, I want to thank all of you for watching. I hope all of you that have taken the time to watch just even one video, or even, heck, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes of, and it's appreciated. It is that you've taken the time out of your day. That people, I know people are busy. There's so many choices of things that people can watch, and if you take the time to watch one of my videos, I'm deeply appreciative and honored. So I thank you for that. And I hope to catch you in the future videos. I say I upload these every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. That will continue. And I hope to catch you on the next one. See y'all around. Later.